Watch this. You're going to be like so super impressed with this. This is high tech is what I'm saying.
Talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. In the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. I said talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing, nothing, nothing. Well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing. Oh, well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.
Hello and welcome to Talk is Cheap, episode 36. This is a show where you get exactly what you pay for. How much have you paid? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we have no budget here, and it's episode 36, and I don't foresee a budget, but that's all right, because you know what we have here? A lot of fun. I just want to thank you so much for joining us here on this Sunday evening edition of Talk is Cheap. We have a great lineup on this show tonight. I am super excited about it. Hey, if you're here in our studio audience, please make sure you say hello in the comments. We definitely want to say hello and acknowledge that you're here. And I want to thank you for joining us tonight. How are you guys doing? I mean, it has been such a crazy, crazy summer. And I hate that summer is starting to end because it's my favorite time of the year. I know people are already, they're already bringing out the pumpkin spice and the pumpkin blah, 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 and the pumpkin scents. And what's up with the whole pumpkin thing? Are you a pumpkin lover? Because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not. And I don't even like orange. There, I said it. I don't. So anyway, but whatever. Hey, Katrina's here. Katrina Kaufman. Hello, Katrina. Thanks for joining us here tonight. We're glad you're here. Yeah, so we have an amazing show lined up. Some really funny comics. We have somebody who's back for her second time because she was such a hit the last time that we brought her back. We have Nicole Miller here from all the way from Oklahoma. She's not actually, she didn't travel from Oklahoma. She's still there. You know what I mean? Anyway, she's going to be here. She's going to be joining us on this show. And back by popular demand is Janine Williams, our certified life coach. She's here. She's going to be giving us some pro tips, which I'm really happy about. And my co-host, you know what? I'm not going to wait. I mean, why wait, right? I mean, what are we waiting for? Are you one of those people that has something new with tags on it and you wait to use it? Just use it. You know what I'm saying? And somehow, I don't know, that was a very bad segue to bring up my guest. But anyway, all right. He is a stand-up comedian. He has a dry bar special, you guys, called Remove Before Flight. Get this. It has over 2 million views. Over 2 million views. That's a lot of views, you guys. A lot. That means if you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it. Get the app from Dry Bar. You can go on Facebook and watch it, and it's free. So don't miss that. Also, he has comedy the whole family can enjoy. Not just his own family either. Please welcome, for the very first time here on Talk is Cheap, the very funny Moody Malavi, everybody.
Oh, I like the claps.
Thank you.
Thank
you. I've missed some of the applause, Moody. So what I've done is I have an app that has applause. So anytime I say something funny around here, I just hit the applause button. And my family thinks I'm nuts, but whatever. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
magicians aren't supposed to share those secrets, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I
I am
really,
sure you have a bunch of people in your house right now.
yeah, that would be wrong too.
They're gonna applause. They're gonna applause right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
There
God.
you go.
There they are. There they are. Oh, you guys, stop.
It
Hey,
sounds like you're making bacon. That's what
yeah.
that sounds like.
You want to know
Sizzling
what?
bacon.
I actually cooked breakfast this morning. Speaking of making bacon, I cooked breakfast this morning, and I don't do that very often. Here's the thing that I found out, Moody, right? If you start cooking for your family, they start expecting you to do it on a regular basis. So I learned this early on in my marriage. So I found out, don't do it right away. These are marriage tips for premarital counseling. I should really be teaching a class, because otherwise, now when I cook, it's like, wow, they appreciate it. Anyway, Michelle Van Duzen is here. She says, woohoo, Oklahoma in the house. Because, she's that's exactly how Michelle talks. She's from Oklahoma too, so she's very excited about that. And she says, Moody is funny. Super glad he is here with Rhonda. Well, I'm super glad too. And she gave you some applause. And Katrina says, when the cool sweater weather comes out, then I am ready for autumn. Hello from Indiana. Moody, do you know Katrina?
Yes, we're nooming together.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. Do you want to talk about that a little bit, or
The noom?
you're nooming? That's
Yeah, nooming. Sure. Yeah, nooming's awesome. It's all right. So we're gonna go back a little bit.
Okay.
I have had a problem being able to stand for more than 5 minutes, which makes my job extremely difficult.
Yeah.
And I have, if you look at any of my video, you'll notice there are several jokes where I'm pitched completely forward, and that's so I can release the pressure off of a ruptured disc back there.
Wow.
So I will write jokes, and sometimes I'll write them on the fly where I will have to pitch forward, and that will release the pain so I can maintain standing up. There's my favorite joke that I did was on the fly was the airplane joke where the plane door flies off and I seal it with myself. That joke happened while I was doing the dry bar special, and I thought of it. I was like, I really need to pitch forward. I need to get off of this disc, and so I thought of that scenario and made it work and did it, and I was able to continue with the show. But no one knows that stuff because it's all in my head. The cool thing is, Noom has helped me get back to walking and standing, and I've been on, this is my 59th day.
That's awesome.
I'm 0.3 pounds away from 35 pounds. There's the applause again. So 35 pounds is huge. I mean, it's a drop in the bucket for my size, though. But I'm now able to walk. I walk back and forth to a community pool down the street from my house, and I'm walking about 4 to 5 miles a day. I couldn't walk 300 steps a day, and I had to use a walker so I could walk around my neighborhood. But because I've been doing Noom and watching what I eat and understanding what each food is going to do to my body, I love it, man. I love learning about this from a scientific point of view and psychological point of view, which is what Noom is doing.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be happier. I'm all over the place. We're gonna go visit the Ark this weekend, something I've been putting off for years because I knew I couldn't walk it, and now I'm super excited to go do it.
Wow. So so it's been 59 days, like about a couple of months, and just in that short period of time, which I'm sure every day is not easy. Every day is probably, it's not an easy thing to do. It takes a lot of self-discipline, but you have just changed your life
Completely. I really have.
That's
and my
awesome.
wife and I were talking about it today, and I think the difference why this is working is I'm mentally telling myself to be consistent. So everything I'm doing, it has to be consistent. I've got to be able to get up and go do the workouts every day, and I have what I call I don't want tos that I fight every day.
Yeah.
And I go through them like, I really don't want to get up. I really just don't want to do it today, you know. But then I realize I'm up out of bed and it didn't hurt.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt because I'm moving. So if I keep moving, then I won't be in pain. Yeah, we're going to go do it. So that's being consistent and making sure that I'm not going against what I told myself I was going to do. We were talking about cheat days one day. I do daily videos, and
I have followed some of them, but you know, everyone else that's watching, not everyone has seen your videos. But I am just like, I'm so like proud of you. Not that I've had anything at all to do with it, but you know, just to watch somebody transform their life in front of you is really exciting, and it's encouraging to me. You know.
Well, that's great. That's great. There's actually several people that have started. My son started it. I started to support my wife, and then my son started it because my wife and I are doing it, and a neighbor of ours had started it. It's awesome that people are looking at that and saying, "Hey, you know, if that fella can do it, surely I can do it." You know.
Yeah, that's great.
We were talking about cheat days, and I realized that the word cheat means that you're trying to get something over on somebody to advance for yourself. But then who am I cheating if I have a cheat day? I'm just working myself backwards. I don't even been to the sand dune things in North Carolina where the Outer Banks are. If you're trying to get up those dunes, it's like you'll take one step up there and you'll slide 3 steps back, and that's exactly what that is. So we have learned to build in those foods that we want to go have, that we should have just on occasion, as part of the same path.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's not a cheat, it's just we just planned for it, and that is a huge game changer.
Yeah, that's a huge difference. You're planning for it, so it's not like you're just like, doing it on the side where you're gonna, where it's not gonna be of any benefit to you if you do that, because then you're gonna be wanting to sneak,
Exactly.
So what good is that? Hey, Rachel wants to say hello to us. Hi, Rachel. Thanks for joining us today. Glad you're here. I love John Hollingsworth. John Hollingsworth says Noon rocks, and you know what? You rock too, John. And we just started a new intro, and I have to say, John Hollingsworth, little second spot in there, I laugh every single time. I don't care how many times I've seen it. It's just awesome. And Katrina says, "Yay, Noom!" So that's awesome. And she says, "Listen to this. Rachel said she's been praying for your back. Actually, come on, good job. That's awesome. That is so awesome." And Katrina says, "Moody names everything Fred. You will love the arc." That's cool. And June's here, and she says, "Moody is the best. So excited to see him improve his health and encourage others while he's doing it. You certainly are. That's so awesome. That's awesome, Moody. We're glad that you're doing that." Hey, let's talk a little bit about comedy. I don't know about you, but I haven't done a lot of comedy, like, perform comedy on stages since March. I can count the number of shows I've had. That's how many. March, I think 14th was my last show or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, mine was February 28th.
Oh, I know, isn't it? It's so hard. Are you missing it, or what are you doing to fill that void?
So my comedy is a lot about just my life and what I do. So I just make sure I continue doing that, particularly messing with people. I love messing with people. So I do that in public as much as I can. The masks help. This was actually my first mask, and I had to wear it today because we have so many masks now. Whoever thought that was going to be a thing?
I know. I think of that all the time. Oh my goodness.
So this is my mask.
That's hilarious.
I had it made. Gosh, it was like March when I thought of the idea, and I just thought it was cool. It says Corona.
That is.
I'll walk around, people are like, okay, I see what you're doing there. I see. And that's exactly why I got it. But,
Did you notice, like, I just leaned in to read your mask? Like, I leaned in, like, I don't know. Oh, I've lost it.
just use the fingers and zoom
I know,
like that.
I know. Let
I
me
do that to people. Like, I'll be out and about and I can't see them, and I'll just do this. I'm like, these people are real. I can't.
Isn't it weird that we do this now? I mean, it's just what a crazy. It's just life has changed so much, since technology and oh my word. I don't know. I was born in, I'm sorry. I think we have a bad connection. Anyway, we don't have to talk about when that happened, but let's just say there wasn't the technology that there is today. And so it's just a completely different world. That is for sure. That is for sure. Hey, I'm super excited because we are bringing back this guest. She made such an impact last time. I got so many compliments on her, like I birthed her. But no, I did birth her here on Talk is Cheap. If there's that. Anyway, really, seriously, people were just really they loved her information. She's just got she's a friend of mine too, which I'm very fortunate to have her as a friend. She's a certified life coach. She has a graduate degree in human service counseling and life coaching. She helps people who feel stuck in their lives and are ready to take action towards renewing their minds and brightening their lives. Please welcome my friend and guest on Talk is Cheap, Janine Williams.
Woo!
Woo, woo, woo!
And all the applause.
Rhonda, you crack me up. You're so funny.
Stop.
Well,
Moody, that's why it's good to have friends that think you're funny. So that's how
always. I sit here and laugh through the whole thing. Just you don't even have. You're just hysterical, just all the time too. Not just on the show. She's like this all the time. I'm just saying.
You're so sweet. I owe her so much money. Okay.
Moody, it's crazy. Like you're sharing your journey with Noom is so right on topic of what I was going to talk about tonight. So like it was very inspiring and such a great segue into the tips that I wanted to share tonight, because I wanted to share about setting goals and creating lasting change. I don't know a whole lot about Noom, but I do know that they are about creating lasting change. So I'm sure a lot of this will really resonate with you.
Yeah, they introduced the idea of SMART goals. It's a lot like business, but with your body.
Yeah. So what I wanted to share tonight was kind of the difference. So when we set goals, usually what we do is we decide we want to make a change in our life for the better. We have really good intentions. And so the first thing we do is say, okay, I'm gonna set some goals for myself. And we do. But then what kind of ends up happening is we sort of treat it like a dart game, and we're like focused on that target. And so we just kind of keep aiming and shooting and hopefully, we're going to come closer and closer. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but the difference between doing that and setting goals to create lasting change is just huge. And the main difference, and I hope if nothing else gets through tonight, my point is the main difference is that when we're shooting at the goal that way, we're focused just on the goal. And to really create lasting change, we have to focus more on the process, like what is happening as we're aiming for that goal. That's really the most important piece. And we learn so much about ourselves. So, and other people, and just how to get beyond, obstacles that might get in our way. And I don't know about you, but I feel like when I've set goals, things like I'm going to lose 10 pounds or whatever, I don't tend to think that deep about it. I just kind of do that whole aim and shoot thing. But if we really want to work on something that we want to really last, we kind of have to go a little bit deeper. So,
so you're going to tell us what that looks like, right?
I'm going to try. So basically, before my best advice, or my best tip is before you set a goal, ask yourself a few questions. The first question is, do I want this goal to result in lasting change in my life? And you know what? It might not. You might say no. I mean, and that's okay too. You might want to just lose weight so you can fit into your wedding dress 6 months from now. And that's totally fine. You also may not be quite ready to think about lasting change. You might just be like, well, no, I don't want to go there. So you aim and you shoot, you aim and you shoot. And that's good, because when you're doing that, you tend to ask yourself that question again a little bit later. Why am I doing this? Do I want this to be a lasting change, or do I just want to keep aiming and shooting and hitting it every once in a while? So it's a great question to ask, and there's not really a wrong answer. But if the answer is yes, I do want to create lasting change in my life, I want this goal that I'm setting to really make a difference, then what's really important is to ask a couple more follow-up questions. The first one would be, what are my core values? What is it that I value so much that this goal is going to support? It's going to support that value. And the second is, what are the underlying desires that I have in my heart that I want met? And how is this goal going to satisfy those desires? And then you can start really building your why. You hear that a lot with goal setting and coaching, and you want to have that why in front of you, and it's great advice. But if you don't, your why can be this big or it can be this big, and it really should be this big once you get to the point where you're like, I really want to make a difference in my life, make a big change in my life. So
when you ask yourself those questions, that is going to lead to your why.
That will lead to your why. And once you've done that work, that why that is in front of you is going to stand out a lot greater. Like, you can stick a why on a Post-it note on your computer so that you see it all day, and that can motivate you to do and stick with what you're doing for change. But when you have really done that deeper work, that why on that Post-it note is suddenly like neon. You know what I mean? It's really speaking to you throughout the day. You remember that work you just did. You remember the thought that went into it, because it's based on everything. Like, discipline is great. Discipline is, you have to have it. Mm-hmm. But discipline alone will never touch the emotions that are attached to the thing you want to be different. So when you've taken that next step and you've gone a little bit deeper, your why is just going to be blazing in front of you.
So when you're asking,
it's been real hard, working from home, because I used to have coworkers, in cubicles around me, and anything I wanted to focus on, I would tattoo on the back of their neck. That way, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know exactly what it was, because they can't see. Yeah. But I would know, and it would keep me focused. So with them not there, that's why I have children. And that's why they're always wearing hoodies, I guess.
Yeah, it's blocking your focus.
And that works for passwords too. You don't know your password, tattoo it on someone else.
That is helpful information, Moody. You're just like moving in on that, and like, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah. That's my password every time is Misty, because that seems to be a neck tattoo. That's
so. Like, by digging into those questions, you don't mean like it's so. You're not gonna just say, "Oh, this is why," and so you said the deep work. Like, so what do you mean by that? Do you know what I mean? It's not like something that's just like, why do you want to do this? Oh, because it's a good thing to do. Like, it's not like these surface. Like, what does it look like to dig into those questions?
Well, for me, I find that, so I have a list of words, like core value list, I call it. And it just has the names, like different words that help describe what really matters to you. So, because I mean, if I started to try to think deeply on my own, I'd probably, my mind would travel. But these words, as I look at the list, I start to think about what they really mean. And then I start to think about what they mean to me. Is this a value that I really hold, and why? And same thing with desires. What do I desire the most? Like, what am I really looking for? Am I looking for security, joy, peace, whatever that may be? And for me, I think these lists of words just kind of help me tune into that. And then, I can start writing from there. I can start thinking. It just gives me something to go off of, to start thinking a little bit deeper about why I want to do what I'm doing.
So Michelle asked, can you give an example of one of the words?
Yeah, so a core value might be for you that you want to be a very loyal person, like loyalty, trustworthiness. This is a value that you really hold. So, maybe the company that you might want to work with, are they trustworthy? Like, a goal that you might want to set with the company that you work with. Is that going to be a goal that is going to honor that value that you have? If I achieve this goal, then it is going to prove trustworthiness. It's going to put that forth in my life. Other people will know they can trust me. So that's one value. As far as the desires, I named a few. These are just God-given desires to belong, desires for peace, desires for joy. All these things are some examples.
So that's great. So can you just kind of just do a quick run through of the questions, and then we have a surprise for our audience. You have an offer for them. Am I right?
Yes, I do. So the question is, just to recap, is do I want this to be a lasting change? And there's no right or wrong answer. But if you do want it to be a lasting change, then the next question you want to ask is start exploring, what are my core values, and that this goal actually supports. And then the third question would be, what are my underlying desires that this goal will meet?
That's awesome. That's great, Janine. You're always I always leave and I'm just like, I can conquer the world. Janine Williams has been on my show.
Well, you know what? I mean, that's what we need, that hope. We need that. And I was just hearing that in church. Yeah. We've just got a hope, and encouragement is huge.
Encouragement is huge. And I like that Moody was saying, like, now he's got Team Moody over there. He's got his wife, he's got his son, right? You said the dog.
Yeah, even my neighbors.
The neighbors. He's recruiting people. He's buying stock in Noom, which is really smart right now because he's bringing people in. I like it. Let me see here. Karen says hi. Hi, Karen. I love her. So the surprise is, very excited. The surprise is that Janine has, and Nicole says she loves surprises. She has a download. Am I correct? A download?
Well, yes. Well, I can send it via email.
Okay.
So if people go to my Inside Out Coaching with Janine Facebook page and like the page, and then message me with their email address, I will be happy to send them a free core value list and a free desires list. So those are those 2 free tools. 2 free tools, people. Talk is cheap, people. You cheapskates. That's what we call our audience. These are cheapskates, which I like. I think that's funny. Anyway, so if all you have to do is go to Janine Williams Coaching. Janine Williams Life Coaching on Facebook. Just type that in the little bar there. Don't do it now, okay? Because I want you to watch the rest of the show. But if you go to Inside Coaching with Janine, but if you put either one, it'll still come up. So. Okay, or Inside Out Coaching with Janine. Whatever you put in there, it's all going to lead you to the direct you to the right path. Anyway, so just go on her Facebook page, will you, people? And she's also on Instagram at Janine W_life coach. On Instagram. So make sure you follow her. You are doing yourself a disservice if you don't. That's right.
How's that? So Maureen says free is for me. And, Donnell is here, and she says, hi, Janine. I can't.
Donnell.
And Michelle says, yay. Thank you, Janine. See,
Thanks,
already. You guys, make sure you go to her Facebook page immediately following the show. Not now. Write that down. And get your free tools from Janine. Janine, we're going to have you back again.
I would love to.
I love having you on. You're awesome.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you, Moody. Good luck.
Love you.
Thank you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
She's awesome. Isn't that great?
Where'd she go?
She's gone right now, Moody.
You and your buttons.
I'm always pressing the buttons, and I can take people and bring them in. And so we're going to bring in someone else because that's how we are around here. That's right. We have our next guest. She's a comedian and an improviser. That's right. She's a mom, and she's the co-founder and director of Crayons Improv, all the way from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Please welcome the very beautiful and blonde. I'm having way too many pretty blondes on the show. Nicole Miller.
Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Moody.
Hello.
It's true. I've had way too many beautiful blondes on the show, and I need to stop it. But anyway, we'll keep you here, Nicole. We love you because you have more to offer than just pure blonde beauty. You're like such a little bright sunshine light. Like you just come in here. Look at you, a little sunshine.
Aw, thank you so much.
Whatever sunshine thing is, Moody. Moody's like, I don't know.
Well, I hate to steal Moody's thunder, but I did have to share that I have lost 33 ounces since quarantine started. So.
You rock.
That is amazing.
That
well
is
done.
Awesome. That's incredible. Nicole, you're such a show off. Can't believe you. Hey, Kathy Gold wants to say hi.
Okay. Hi, Kathy.
And of course, Michelle is just clapping for you. And June, who is another beautiful blonde, says Nicole is fantastic. She definitely shines. She does. And
thank you, June.
Yeah, she's so sweet. So tell me, Nicole Miller, tell me how you've been doing since, this whole thing hit, how you've been handling the whole uncomedy scene.
Right. Well, like Moody, I do have a whole crew as a mom. So I really haven't felt too bored or lonely. I've had plenty to do. I am doing some shows similar to this, like I'll call it Zoom style,
Yeah.
And, it's definitely not the same at all. And if anyone knows how to make those better, that'd be great if you could share that with me. But more recently, just really focusing on family, because when shows start up, they won't see me anymore.
Yeah, ever. No kidding.
Yeah.
And like, I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry, but I have to go. Yeah, no kidding. I'm like flying anywhere fast. Isn't that? It's crazy. I know.
And this week in Oklahoma, we're actually starting school back.
Wow. Like, are you started? Are they actually going to school?
My fifth grader will be in person, and she has to wear a mask. And so I got on Pinterest. I got real creative, and I made her this first day of school shirt. I don't know if you can see it. It has some extra masks for when the mask she's wearing is lost before she makes it to class. Here we go.
You are just the Pinterest mom.
Yeah, I mean, look at
everything. You've thought of everything.
Stitching.
That is amazing.
And my eldest is high school, so they're in different positions, and so she's going to actually do it from home. So her back to school outfit is new PJs.
Wow. Yeah, times have changed. Moody, how old is your son? Is your son in school right now?
My youngest son is in 8th grade. He's doing a distance learning. Mm-hmm. He starts around 6 a.m. and is done probably around 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, so he has the whole day.
Yes, he's been on top of it. Like he keeps asking his teachers, like, "Where's the assignment? Hey, come on, what are we doing? Where's all this?"
Wow.
And
He's advanced. We need to get him extra work, I think.
we know the high school people pretty well because our best friend works there, and we were talking about this and his desire to get things done. And she goes, "Well, does he want to do stuff for my class?" And I asked him, he's like, "Yeah." So we're going to look to see how we can do some high school classes as well. You know, it probably won't be for any credit, but it'd be a really good introduction for him. So, you know, interestingly enough, the social distancing learning is a lot more like college anyway.
Yeah.
You know, you're supposed to learn the material before you go to class so that you can discuss it in class. But in high schools and middle schools, they don't think about that at all. They just go to class and they just look at the teacher dumbfounded and they can't get anything done. But with the social distance or the distance learning, if there's a question, he doesn't feel, and I'm going to generalize the he's and the she's here, they don't feel as awkward going to the teacher asking for questions because it's just an email. And they're learning that skill of communicating through emails or through chats because they're going to need that in business eventually anyway. And they're getting a lot more things done a lot faster. And we're realizing his school day is really about 2 hours long, not the 6.5 hours that they're normally used to.
That's crazy.
I love it. I think it's great.
It gives him time to be a kid.
It does. That's my favorite thing about the whole quarantine. I've been working from home and I've got more time to spend with my family. We hang out, we have dinners, we'll do the Netflix thing, you know, we'll binge watch together, but it's more family time. And I didn't have that because I was traveling an hour each way to work in Nashville. Wow. I don't care where you live around Nashville, it is an hour to get to where you. But here we are. I get out and I walk 30 paces from my bedroom to here. I'm at work, ready to go. Right. And I don't have to worry about traffic. I'm in, I'm out, I'm done. So I love this. I've really enjoyed the whole quarantine thing.
Wow, that's great. I mean, yeah, there's some great things that have come out of the, you know, quarantine, especially being, you know, spending family time, which is great because when you're working, you know, you're out of the house, especially if you're doing comedy, you know, you're not around a lot if you're traveling. So that's great. Mike James wants to say hi to Nicole and to Moody, but he doesn't say hi to me. So let's get him out of here.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hi. See, I did it right. Let's see. Michelle says she has some tips to make the Zoom shows better. You can do them in person. You're welcome. She's on top of things. And Donnell wants that shirt because she's always forgetting her mask. Maybe you could sell those and have a little side business, Nicole. Because that was
good. I was shopping at Aldi today, and it's so funny. Everybody left their car, and they all did the same thing. They did that. Oh man! And
they went back in.
And so we're all like, "Mask, you good mask?" Or actually, Aldi. I don't know if anybody has an Aldi, but you need.
Yeah, we have an Aldi.
You need a quarter.
Yes.
To get the stupid cart. And so it's either the mask or it's the quarter. Like it's still the same reaction. That whole, oh, seriously, I just want to go get my food.
I know, no kidding.
It's an expensive shirt, though. Those masks are not cheap.
No, they're not. That's the market. We missed the boat on that.
Right? I know.
Actually, we'll probably get on that boat. I'm sure we're going to be doing masks for years.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a thing now. You know, people are matching them to their outfits and stuff. But
all right, so here's something really funny for me. I'm watching my wife and her best friend, and they're trying on masks to see which ones are the best.
They're trying them on?
They bought a whole bunch online, and they're like, well, this one's all put bigger or whatever. And I'm looking across at them. I was born in the Middle East. Okay, so this is where I think it's funny. Here I am watching my wife and her best friend putting on masks to cover their face. Like, we're not in Iran. Okay. we're in Tennessee. You don't need to wear that. But here we are wearing masks.
Isn't it just so weird? Like, it never stops getting weird to me. Like, every time I walk out of the house and I go somewhere, I'm just like, this is just weird. It's just weird. It's a weird thing. Anyway, so one of the things that I thought we would do more around my house, because everybody's, my husband's been working the whole time, just so you know. But my son's been home a lot. And that's why he's helping me produce the show, because it's kind of rent. Anyway, but I thought maybe we would play more games in my household. And no, we did play a couple games the other week, and I think they did that just to appease me. But anyway, we're gonna play a game here on Talk is Cheap, because this is like my favorite thing to do. I don't know, you guys competitive at all? Because I find that most comics are slightly competitive.
I'm pretty competitive.
Yeah. And Moody. Yeah.
Oh, no, not at all.
I can see the fire in his eyes right now.
I am not competitive. Oh.
And when I tell you what you're going to be playing for, you guys, it's priceless. You will be playing for the very coveted Rhonda Corey Comedy Hand Sanitizer, 100% clean comedy with Rhonda Corey. That's right. This is valued at $5,500 because these are rare, my friend, rare. So we did have, okay, Michelle. Michelle wants to check the Chewy Cam before game time, which we will check the Chewy Cam. Chewy's done really well. I just want to give a shout out to Nature Vet for helping me keep the Quiet Moments here. They're not officially a sponsor. They're an unofficial sponsor. Quiet Moments. It's like look at how happy that dog is. It's like giving your dog a little chamomile tea just to relax him. And that's what we do before the show. Chewy gets a little Quiet Moments. And look, because he has to be next to me every minute. He's a lap dog. He takes his job very seriously. Here he is. Aw, there's Chewy. I can't.
Is he upside down?
I cannot. I'm really afraid to move him because he might wake up. You've heard, let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah, but that means don't let them tell the truth. That doesn't mean anything bad.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I'll let him lie. But anyway, yeah, if I turn him around, it's very probable that he will bark and ruin the show. So we are just gonna let him hush. He is really cute, but I don't want to turn him around. So there you go, Michelle.
He's adorable.
His back fur is nice.
All right. He's back. We put him back. All right, you guys. Here it is. It's time for You've Got Game. And today's game is Not So Hot Topics. Okay. I don't know what that laugh was. That was weird. Anyway, the game today, Not So Hot Topics, I am going to give you 3 clues. We're going to put up 3 clues, and you are going to tell me what the topic is that I'm even talking about. So, okay, for an example, guess Quiet Moments and hand sanitizer.
The Jetsons.
That would be Nicole.
A talk is cheap.
That would be, yes. Talk is cheap. Yes. Things on Talk is cheap.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, things on Talk is cheap. Well, whatever. It's not Jeopardy. Like, you don't have to say it in the form of a question, say it improperly. I'll let it slide. I'm going to get
$1.
What is no? Okay, ready? All right, we'll give you one more.
Okay, who's going first?
All right, well, hold on.
Sorry.
One more.
I got real excited there.
I know, Nicole, she's jumping out of her chair.
I know.
All right.
Is that a rocking chair?
What's a rocking chair? Is a horrible decision.
You can zoom in and zoom out.
I do that as it is. I don't even need that. Okay,
That's
Let's
great.
see. Unicorns, leprechauns, and packed out live comedy shows.
Something that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Things that only exist in my mind.
Yes. All right. So what we're gonna do? We used to do a coin toss.
Coin toss, yes.
Hold on a second.
Did you
Toss
have
that coin. I can't take my toy to church because it costs us all the time.
Did you drink Chewy's drink?
Yeah, I think I had a little
I
bit.
think you ate all the ham.
Quiet moments. I'm gonna try this again. We used to do a coin toss, but we have a shortage. So now what we do is we just will have you select a number between 1 and 5. 1 and 5. I will write it down because Alex, who cannot be seen, my co-producer, he will not be seen on the show. He won't. Thanks, Mike James. Yes, I said toin costs. Okay, Mike James. I'm so glad he's here to torment me. That's just so sad. All right, Alex, what is it? Give me a number. All right, the number is, I wrote it down. Nicole, since you are beautiful,
It's the number 4.
Moody's gonna go first.
Oh.
I'm going to go with 4.
Are you really? Are you going with 4?
Yeah.
Okay. And Nicole? What is
Okay.
your number?
It's a 3. It's a 3. It's definitely a 3.
Is
I
that-
totally did that on purpose.
It's actually a 4, which is crazy. And I held.
I was thinking about how you're writing, and I was like, oh, that's got to be a 4.
I know, and you know what? I need to be a little more. Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna talk anymore. I don't even talk is cheap. Oh my gosh, see what I did there. Michelle said 7. It's between 1 and 5, Michelle. Come on. Anyway, we've all been cooped up in the house. It's just a little too long. So, all right, we are gonna start the game. You are gonna name as many as you can. We are gonna put up 3 in a row, Moody. Do you want to pass or play the first round?
Oh, play.
He wants to play. Okay. Each of them is worth 1 point for the first round. Okay. And there is a time limit. So don't think you can take all day is what I'm saying. Okay. We would put the clock up, but we don't have a budget for a clock. So that's kind of sad. If anybody wants to sponsor us, that would be nice. All right. So ready, Moody? Okay, the first. Tiny Dancer, Benny and the Jets,
Songs.
Hakuna Matata. Little more specific.
Songs about Tiny Dancers, Benny and the Jets, and Hakuna Matata. Elton John.
Okay, Elton John songs. Yes, because I was going to not let you have that one. All right.
Rocket Man.
All right, you don't have to keep naming them, Moody. Like, that's not part of the game. So anyway. All right, so here's the next one. Ivory. Ivory Spring. Yes. Very good. Next one. Visit relatives. Spend money. Pack a suitcase.
Things I don't do anymore.
Yeah, that's true. But what is it?
Yeah, it's out of my wheelhouse. I don't know. Just,
Okay.
Yeah, man.
That would be things you do on vacation.
No, that doesn't happen.
I know. Things you used to do on vacation. How's that?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right, Nicole. Ready?
Okay.
All right. Fold clothes. Make the bed. Vacuum.
Household chores.
That is household chores. Next one. Shirt. Shoes. Hangers.
Things you find in a closet.
Things you find in a closet is correct. She is on a roll. And the next one. Onions. The movie The Notebook. A bill from the doctor.
Things that make you cry.
Things that make you cry is correct. All right, round 1.
Well done.
We have 2, 2, 3. Moody, come on. All right.
I know.
Step
His
up.
were harder. Yours were way harder.
Ooh, let's see. These people.
So the one about
We
the
did get
socks
Elton
and stuff?
John. Elton John. They got Elton John. Mike James said EJ because somehow he's on a first name basis. Michelle thinks that was Phil Collins, which is really sad. Katrina says, wife's chores. No, Katrina, it should be like that.
That's what my kids do.
And yes, it should be children's chores or husband's chores. And Mike James said things that suck.
Because the vacuuming, I get it, Mike. I got you.
Yeah, he's a funny guy, kind of. All right, so he thinks. We're going to be soon. Actually, we're going to be putting out a clip Mike James was on. We've been putting little clips from old shows out. And so we're going to be sharing a clip either tomorrow or maybe even tonight. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. But we have a clip with Mike James in it. All right, Moody, are you ready for the next round? Isn't this riveting?
I love it. It's amazing.
I know. It's crazy, right? You're like, Rhonda, did you think of this all by yourself? And I'm like, yes, I did. Okay. All right, Moody, ready? The band, the crystal, the hand.
Things that start with the.
No, but
It is.
well, it is, but no, that's not the correct answer. Come on, you know this.
Things that are OCD.
No.
You got BCH. The band, the crystal, the hand. Things that I eat when I'm really hungry.
No, I'm sorry. That is not correct. All right, give him the next one. Filling, checkup, in pain.
Dentist.
Yes, it is reasons you see a dentist. We are going to give you that one. All right, go ahead. Give him another one. Sweet and Low, Splenda, Stevia.
Little packets that I rip the bottoms out and put them back into the little containers on the tables at restaurants.
Well, that's naughty. That's wrong.
Sugar substitutes.
Sugar substitute is correct.
He learned that in Noom. No fair.
He's been.
I knew that way before Noom.
All right, we are going to give you one last one. Marshmallows, chocolate,
S'mores.
graham crackers. That's the ingredients of a s'more. All right.
Pre-noom. Pre-noom. Totally pre-noom.
I believe s'mores came from Oklahoma, but I can't prove it.
Really? Why do you think that?
The Girl Scouts. I thought the Girl Scouts created it in the Girl Scout camp in Oklahoma, but I might just be adding the Oklahoma part.
Is that an Oklahoma rumor that you started, Nicole?
We just take responsibility for anything awesome, I guess.
I agree. I believe it is from Oklahoma. It came out from, hey, man, can I have some more? And like, yeah.
all y'all love them s'mores. Rhonda, I didn't get the answer to the hand, the crystal, the band.
All right. That is parts of a watch.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's things that start with the, and that's technically correct.
It's technically, that's why I gave you an extra one, because I'm feeling extra nice.
Oh, all right.
All right, wait. Chewy moved, and he's moving right now.
Oh, hi, Chewy. Oh my gosh,
That
I
is a
just
cute
want to
dog.
pet him so bad.
I know. Oh,
He's so cute.
He's around. Okay. All right. Oh, he's getting restless. That's fine. He's got a little itch. All right.
His ears are itching because he knows we're talking about him or something.
Yes. And you know what? Maybe because the fan is blowing directly on him. that could be a cause. Yeah, he looks like, I don't know.
See if I can do this. Hey, Chewy. Hey. Can you see me? No.
He's upside down.
Yeah. He can't.
How is he
All right.
doing that? You got a spider dog.
He's amazing. All right. Are you ready? Let's see. Nicole.
I'm ready.
All right, Nicole. Book, sunglasses, umbrella.
Oh, things you take to the beach for
That is the
sure.
things you take to the beach. All right. This is so easy. Premise, punchline, and tag.
It's like a formula for jokes or something.
It is. It's parts of a joke. We'll give that to you. All right. One more. Pedals, spokes, seat.
Parts of a bicicleta. That's Spanish for bike.
Uh-oh. I'm like, I don't speak Spanish.
I don't know where that came from.
Hola. And that's Yeah. All right. So yes, and he is like Chewie's rolling around and stuff, and and he's kicking me right
The
now.
hemp wore off.
Yeah, I don't know. His quiet moments, and you're like,
Oh, there he is behind you.
behind me. You can see his ears. This is not good, you guys. This is not good. And my computer, I have to plug it in before it dies. This is not good. All right, come hang out with me, Chewy. All right. Oh gosh. All right, Moody. Ready? We're gonna give you a couple more here. All right, ready?
Is this me? Is this me or Moody? This is Moody.
Dough,
Sorry.
bowling ball, and dice.
Is this me?
No. It's
Yes, that is totally you. Yes. So, Fred.
Things you roll. Things you roll.
Things you roll is correct. Things you roll is correct. I'm sorry, Moody, but I'm gonna have to give that. She's just won the game. I mean, the crowd is going wild right now. See, they're just like the dog is explosions are happening. My gosh, it's amazing. Oh my goodness, you are the winner. We won a dog.
She pressed a button that made the dog bark. That was amazing.
Look at this. He's very mad. He's barking and he's not happy. And the quiet moments they wore off. Come on, you want to come up here with me so you'll be quiet?
If we were playing for quiet moments, I would have played harder.
Quiet moments. All right.
I'm gonna get that for my children, anyways. I don't care. It worked for a little bit.
Winner of the very coveted Corey Comedy and Sanitizer.
Oh my gosh!
And Clean Comedy with Rhonda Corey Comedy.
Thank you so much.
Yes, this is amazing. I can't believe you won it, but you did.
I'm shocked. I have so many
Well
people
done.
I need to thank
Well
right now.
done.
I need to thank my parents.
You
I
should.
need to thank my spouse and my children for leaving. I mean, not forever, just so I can do this.
Oh, that's nice of them. To do that. And let me tell you something. You people out there, you want to win one of these? Of course you do. All you have to do, like my page, tell me that you liked it, share this episode. Another way to put your name in for a drawing for one of these. These things are valued at $5,500, you guys. I mean, you could take this, put this on eBay, and just pay your mortgage for the rest of the month or year or something. I don't know. Anyway,
So, Nicole, that means you have to claim that on your taxes.
Okay, I will.
Yeah. So, I don't know. My little friend here is just getting a little ant.
Oh my gosh,
let's
it's just
see,
too
we have-
cute.
Let's see. Holly's here. Holly says things that roll. She knew that. And Brooke says Moody. And Holly was rooting you on, but that's a little late. And and who is J. Lee Miller Jr.?
That is my better half.
That is your better half. Well, he's going to be super excited that,
Yeah, I got some sanitizer out of this. So.
Sanitizer. Like, you're going to have sanitized hands, and who doesn't want that?
Yeah.
Let's see. We just want to go. If you want to follow Moody, and why wouldn't you? If you want to follow Moody, you can at moodymalavi.com. You can check out his website, The Mood Man on Facebook, Moody Malavi on Instagram, YouTube /Moody Malavi, and watch his dry bar special, will you? Remove before flight. Because, 2 million, that's nothing. We got to get it up to 3 million, right, Moody? If you haven't seen this, and if you've seen it, watch it again. It's really super.
Tell your friends. Tell them.
Yeah, tell your friends, share it, do all the things.
Yeah,
and
help me get back on stage.
Help this guy get. Now he can do jokes now where he can stand up.
Yes,
have to bend over
and walk all over that stage and have fun, be animated.
Right. And so he was amazing before. Can you imagine now? I know, right? And if you want to follow Nicole, you can do that. Nicole Miller Comedy on Facebook, Oklahoma Mom on Instagram, Crayons Improv on Facebook and Instagram too. Check that out. We didn't even get to talk about that, which is kind of sad, you know.
It's okay.
You know, that's really sad. So they're going to have to go check it out on Facebook. And you guys, Janine, please go and you know, give Janine's Facebook page a like, and definitely you want to do that and message her so that you can get, you know, leave your email so that she can send you those free tools. That was great. Janine Williams Life Coaching on Facebook, or also called Inside Out Coaching on Facebook, and Janine EW_life coach on Instagram. One of these days, I'm going to learn how to talk. Hey, we've got to talk about who's going to be on Thursday's show. Thursday, we're trying something brandy new. It's going to be an amazing show. As my co-host, we have the very funny, all the way from Canada, Leland Clausen. And while we're in Canada, we are going to pick up Timmy Boyle, and he's going to be on the show as well. But wait, you guys, there's more, because we are going to be trying our first ever show-offs. That's right. We're going to have a show-off here with Ward Harrison and June Colson. They're going to be showing off, and we're going to have to vote to see who is the best show-off. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you tune in for that on Thursday on the Rhonda Corey Comedy page at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Pretty soon. When do we move the clocks again?
November?
Because, you know, you're just starting to get used to it. Let's move the clocks again and mess you guys all up again. I don't know why we keep doing that. We need to stop it, is what I'm saying. So let's see. Let's see if we have any final words from the people here. Holly said she missed all of them. Guess this will be my new series. Yes, you have to binge this, Holly. It's really great. You have to binge this. All the episodes are up on my page, and most of the episodes are actually up on YouTube, and I will put the rest of them up. I've just been a little busy with Chewy here, trying to calm him down. So he's happy. Look at how happy he is. He kind of reminds me of this dog. How happy. Look at he just.
Yeah, it's because they're both on hemp.
Yeah, he's hooked on the hemp is what it is. I've got him hooked. He loves when I do these talkish cheap shows because he knows he's getting a little something. So that's great. You guys, Moody, thank you. Nicole, thank you for being here. Janine,
Thank you for having me.
glad you were here too, Janine, even though I don't know if you're still watching. I'm sure she is. Thank you so much, you guys. It was fun. So episode 36 is out.